Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to, let me just alter some settings quickly in the game. Welcome back to Factorio, or Jake Plays Factorio, should I say. Now, Factorio is one of those very, very rare games where everything about it, for you, personally this for me, is absolutely fantastic. I've played this game 4 times, this is the 5th time I've ever started the game. And I've got 22 hours in it. You start this game and you just play it for ages, and it's rather ridiculous. So it's sort of a factory building management game type thing. I'm going to be showing you the world I've been working on for those 22 hours, and showed. And it might not look like a lot, but the thing is like materials run out, and I decommission the stuff and move it somewhere else. If I've always built new stuff, the thing would be bloody huge. Yeah, it's still bloody huge. Let's back play. Let's load a game. The first World 6. Let's load in. We'll close that, and hello and welcome to Factorio. That's my little man. So just like to show you the scale of what's going on here. Okay, this is the new area I've expanded to. The old area is up here. I just extended down there to grab more materials. Like I'm as far zoomed out as I can. It's £10 on Steam, buy it. And it used to go all the way up there as well, as you can see sort of by the map on this side. I used to have it all up there, but the iron that was up there ran out. So, let's start with coal, because coal is the easiest to understand. So I've got multiple things running around this place that we'll sort of go into. So here is coal. It is super easy. So there's coal going around on these tracks here. These are just the standard slowest ones. You don't need anything faster here. They're the yellow ones, same as here. So I've got coal going around a sort of a big train, and what's going on is these are miners. They're not running at the moment because they haven't got room to put the stuff on the conveyor belts. So they're just kind of stopped at the moment, but they're powered by electricity. The ones you start off with are what are they? Where are they? These ones, these burn a mining drill, but they need coal to go in, and they're slow, and they only do like 1 square. Like these are a 3x3, those are just ones. It's enough to get you started off. So basically these put the coal out onto this ring, and this ring basically goes around everything. The way we make electricity, which you don't actually do until quite late on. So what I've got here is these are the first like picker upper and placer things you get. The laser tool? No. The burner inserter. So that needs coal to run, but because I'm using it to move coal, it doesn't matter. It'll put. That's a thing. Let's just say doing something. So what it does is it feeds itself, and so it puts coal in itself, and then puts coal in the thing that it's pointed into. So we've got a pump which doesn't need electricity, pumping water, as you can see, into a boiler which is making it hot, which then feeds it into our steam engine, and this is just feeding the coal into the boiler to heat up, and that makes the electricity you can see going around in these wires. Now, let's move on to copper production, shall we? Because that's massive down here. As you can see, you get these sort of deposits on the floor of copper items, like you said with the coal earlier. And as you can see, we've got more of these electrical miners going. As you can see, they're moving up and down because there's space for them to stick stuff out. Again, run by electricity. The original ones we would have used, of course, was the burner mine drill, which I'll make one just very quickly. As you see, it starts making stuff at the bottom. So what's really great about this game is if you hover over it, it says it needs 3 iron gears, 1 stone furnace, and 3 iron plates. Now you might think, oh, that's annoying. It's kind of like modern Minecraft. I've got to go make 3 iron gear wheels, a stone furnace, and then 3 iron plates. Well, no. If you look right at the bottom of that thing, it says total raw. It says it needs 5. It takes 4 seconds to craft 5 stone is that 5, and the 9 is iron plates. So as long as you've got the stone, the iron plates, as I showed you then, it'll craft the 3 gears, then the furnace, and then the burner miner drill. So where did those go in my inventory? Oh, there they are. So that's what we used to have. Oh, maybe I've got to place them on something. Okay, I might not be able to place it. Oh, hang on. Gotta run around the edge. Run. Just for now. That's gonna upset. So that's what they used to do. It sort of used to do like maybe 1 or... No, it used to do 4, whereas that does 9. So almost double. Well, actually over double. Okay, let's break that up. Put down. No, not that. Yes, that. Keep you happy. Alrighty. So as you can see, these are picking up the copper and put it on these conveyor belts. As you can see, I can go around the conveyor belt. They go around these things. So you could put stuff on both sides of these conveyor belts. You could have them double-sided. And as you can see, if you run one in, it just sticks to that side. So those items are just staying on that side. They're not going on both sides. Now what this is a splitter. So it basically takes whatever's coming in, splits it in half. So 50% go that way and 50% go out. Now that's used like here, for example, to split the line in half. What it's doing here is compacting, because like as you can see, at the moment most of it's running on the left. So what that's basically, basically what it's doing is some of it's coming on the left, some of it's going on the right, and what this is doing is making them go onto this a bit more evenly, so there's 50% on each side of the metal thing. Now, you can see them joining. Why can't you see them joining? I used to be able to see them joining. Anyway, as you can see, the double-sided here. Now what's happening is here, we've got more of these burner things, because you might as well use them if you're using coal, because it'll feed itself the coal that's being put into these stone furnaces. Then you've got the long-reach electric, there we are, long-handed inserter. So that actually lifts past this one to this one. So that's picking up the raw copper, and then we've got the electric fast inserters putting the copper out onto these tracks. And these tracks, the orange ones, are slightly faster than the yellow ones. So as you can see, the copper is just being, I mean, there's hundreds of these things, and it's just getting all put onto this line and eventually going up and around. And it goes around a loop similar to the coal. Now the iron has a very similar idea. It takes so long to get around places. I have a car somewhere. There it is. There's my car. But it's a little bit difficult to control. I'll go into all this lot a little bit later. Could be a long video. So the iron is over here. Over in this direction. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on these chests. So this is me putting extra copper that we don't need. So we've got all of these full of copper. That's a little bit of plastic, but never mind. So these, you can see a small one there. There's also a large one down here. So that's putting all the raw iron onto this conveyor belt. As you can see it going around. It's a fast conveyor belt, it doesn't really need to be. So it gets split in half here. So 50% of the total that's being produced by those two areas, some of it goes up here. Well, 50% of it goes up here and gets fed into this monstrosity. So that's sort of the same as this copper one down here, but kind of opposite. So instead of the raw iron going up the middle and the coal, and then the finished iron being put on the outside, it's the opposite way around. So the finished iron is being put in the middle and being fed onto the big iron loop. You can see. I hope that OBS is sort of showing my mouse, because otherwise that's a little bit of a disaster. Hopefully it's all working. Anyway, this will be taking a matter of 8. So you can see the iron trails going around here, and you can see it extending on there. So we've actually got another splitter here, which is splitting it to send it up both sides. There's another coal facility churning out coal over here. So that's iron. Steel is just iron resmelted. So down here, I've actually got like a thing that splits them in half again. This red thing, the splitter, and some of it, I cut it off here just because I had plenty of steel. Because like you can see the steel train, you know, the steel is down here, so I've actually still got plenty left, and it's just resmelted iron. And now, yeah, excitedness is happening. So yes, I'll go into oil and stuff a little bit later. So that's basically all there is. Copper, iron, and steel from the ground. Well, there's copper, iron, stone, and coal. So I've done the coal. Stone, I've got like somewhere. Sorry for hitting the mic, by the way. It's up here. This thing is just whenever it's not full, because you don't need stone that often. It just spits out. Actually, it's actually run out of stone underneath. But it basically just puts stones in these chests so I can grab whatever I need. Now, these are labs. Now, what labs are they're all named after things, which are a bit weird. So what they do is they research stuff. So this is a tech tree. So all this green stuff is what I've learned. All the yellow stuff is stuff that I have unlocked all the previous unlocks down here so that I can research them. And red stuff is like, for example, I still need to research rocket shooting speed 5 before I can make the rocket silo. And the way you do it is kind of with these gels or science. So, science pack 1, science pack 2, science pack 3, and then alien science pack. And you make them through different things. So, like, for example, if I look at the blue one, that's made of a battery, an advanced circuit monitor, and a steel plate all combined together. So I could make them in my inventory if I had that stuff in my inventory, which I think I do. Yeah, there you are. It's making one. And the green one is the same, and the pink ones. But that'd be a pain to keep these all running because I'd basically constantly be crafting. So what you can do is you can have automatic crafting. As you can see. This is making the green gel, so it's got an inserter going into it and a transporter belt to make the green stuff. That is making the inserters that this needs, and it gets crossed over via the blue inserter, swaps them between the two. Now, unlike these, say if I look at this inserter, it says it needs electronic circuit, iron gear, and iron plate. I couldn't just provide it with iron and copper. You actually have to have the parts before it. So like there's the cog, there's the transporter, there's the circuit, and like the circuit, for example, needs copper wire, so that's over here. The red ones are super easy. It's just a copper plate, which I've got running around, so it just sucks that straight in, and the iron gear wheel, so I've got that just making it from iron. So yeah, the red and the green are quite simple. The blue, not so much. The blue actually needs oil. It needs plastics and whatnot. So over here is our oil setup. So basically you've got... let me have a look down here. It's an early access game, I think. So, I mean, it's not bad. That's what an unused patch of iron looks like. That's all ready to be sucked up whenever it's required. So here are your, what are they called? The oil pump things. I've forgotten what the colloquial name is. The pump jack type things. That's putting raw oil, that's pipes just going under, into these oil refinery. Which all have weird names on the end. I presume these are the people who backed the Kickstarter, which I wasn't, by the way. I just bought it when it came to Steam. So that converts the raw oil. Let me do this close so I can possibly have a look inside it, please. So that's taking crude oil. I've got it on because I upgraded my oil refinery skills. Because oil refineries can do multiple things. So basically, advanced oil processing actually gives you slightly more than basic oil processing. So from 10 crude oil, so 10 crude oil would give you 3. Start off for a second. 10 crude oil. Hello? I'm pressing the wrong button. So 10 crude oil would give you 3 orange, 3 yellow, and 4 black and white products, which I can't remember what they're called. Whereas if you upgrade through the tech tree to unlock advanced oil processing, and then set the chemical plant to create advanced oil, if you combine that crude oil with water, you get 1 hard oil, which you can't really do a lot with. You get 4.5 of the yellow and 5.5 of the black and white. So if I show you the one that you can't use anything with, it goes from 3 down to 1, so it's easier to store or burn off or whatever. The yellow you get 1.5 more, and the black and white you get 1.5 more. So it's actually kind of worth it, because I mean electric pumps are quite cheap and they run off themselves, so that's the water coming in there from somewhere over in that direction. I think the red over the map here is the emissions or like environmental pollution, and I think aliens get attracted to it. So that's the light oil, that's what that's called. This is hard oil, I think, and then that is petrol. So as you can see, it's just kind of being stored at the moment. It's being made into plastics and lube and different. Like I think that green is lube. Lube. Something about that. What's that? Lube. Yeah, it is making lube. Okay. So it's making plastic there as well from the petrol, and that's making engines and things. That's more automatic crafting stuff. Then you've got this, which is just mad, and it's making the all the stuff basically to make the blue potions, which are a lot harder than the red and the green to make. Hence the fact, I mean, where's the red and the green? The red and the green is somewhere up there, and it's like just a small area. That's all to make enough blue to make sure that everything is fine. Now, one issue I have noticed is the fact that these are not firing very fast. And I'm just wondering why. Is it because we're not getting enough crude from these pump jacks? Is that what the issue is? Yeah, we're running out of oil possibly, which is a little bit worrying. So you might have to put down some more pump jacks somewhere and pipe more oil into the system. It is a little bit scary. Here's some aliens for you. There they are. By the way, if you die in this game, it resets you back to its previous save point, not just to where you were, which I'm not fully appreciative of, but never mind. So here you can see it's putting in is that hydrocarbons, I think, into this to make something more complicated. I don't know. So yeah, that's sort of it. So I mean, let's have a look at our labs, because we seem to be having some really low amounts of. Well, actually, no, it's backed up a little bit again now. I think it was just because I was running a lot of just red and green and not blues, so it looked a bit strange. So, we can look at this. Now, this purple stuff, you've got to make it by killing those alien squidgy things, or squidgy looking things. I've personally never squidged them. So as you can see, I've just set that going, so it's using them up, pulling red and green in where it needs it to. We're actually struggling for electricity again, I think. What's really strange is I've got electricity down there, electricity up here, and I'm not sure if they're actually linked, because there seems to be some strange sort of these are like performance and available performance are the same, which means that they can't produce anymore. But then if you go down here, these are like nowhere near full tilt. It's just kind of like, well, have I not joined the two together? Are they technically two different systems? They're not sharing their power properly. So I'm not quite sure how to wire. I'm just join everything together with more wires. More wires means more power, right? Now look at that. That's the main reason why it's not doing all the way up performance is because it doesn't need it. It doesn't have the requirement for it to go full power, so it's turning itself down. Like if you look at that, that's got, these are all full of electricity. Let's grab that again. Like this thing does. You know, I mean, they're all joined up. It might not actually join across here. Ooh. Maybe that has fixed the issues we were having. We'll go to the other ones and see if they've backed off on the amount of power they're able to make. No. Doo-doo-doo. I researched another thing. I'm running out of stuff that doesn't need the purple. Which is kind of worrying. I need to sort of join. I need to join more of them together with more wires, just to give them a bit more. You see, the performance is now a bit lower than available performance. That's good. I've fully linked everything up properly now. Excellent. So really, we've got to work on the. And this might eventually turn into a Let's Play if I start a different world, because this is such a fantastic game and you should buy it immediately. It's locked at 60 FPS, but you really don't need it to be any faster. It's not, you know, a high action game. The way that I plan on getting purple stuff is you've got to kill these things. So my idea is now these usually attack you. I've just turned that off because I was new to the game and like didn't want to be killed immediately. I've got one more. Dang it. Okay, so I'm gonna wire it all up first. Now when I connect it together, these are all going to start shooting. So what I need to do is I need to save the game. I'm going to save it as my world 7. Go back, join them together, and run away. Run away, run away, run away. Oh, that actually worked half decently. Okay, and I just picked up alien artifact. Oh yeah, baby. We murdered more aliens. Okay, now how do you make this purple stuff? Just, alien science. Okay, well we can set that going. It takes a long time. So basically we want to go around with a load of wire and guns and destroy these purple things, and I run and pick them up, and then we make a bunch of purple science-ness that we can just put into machines. Yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to these labs. I'm just going to make stuff with the purple stuff, and it's going to be beautiful. What's it's made? Follow a robot count 2, which I don't know what that is. I'm just like research. I've got so much stuff. I just set it randomly researching. I don't really care about what exactly it researches. So here. If I could make it loop around the blue stuff, that is, I could also make the purple stuff loopeth around with. If I put that there, whoops, like that, and then put a box down, I'm just going to use the simplest box because I don't really need anything extra than that. Let's wire that in. Well, that's a bit of a failure. We could then put in purple. That might have been a small disaster, but oh well. I can actually make more alien. Oh, I can make 10 from each one. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, well maybe we should learn our first thing with alien science. It must be 5 o'clock, it is! Okay, when that finishes, we're gonna make something. Drain, 400 watt. Oh, it's whatever's under there. I was like, why is... Okay, we should make a thing with purple... Purpleness. Research! Oh, we can't actually research that because we don't have enough purple stuff. Oh god. What a horrible issue to have! You ain't purple enough, Barney. Sucking it all in. Excellent. Okay, we should I don't know what button you press to make this go like away. The icons over things because it messes with the map. And oh, I was just like, why am I moving? It's because I've accidentally stood on this. Okay. So there's more aliens here, maybe? Is that aliens? Map. Are you an alien? Yeah, these are alien things. Okay, well, we'll go and get those laser weapons of death. God, it's a long way around everything. You can make trains as well, and I have debated about making trains. Just because, you know, like so the 4 different locations. You have a gun yourself, by the way. You can, like... select something and then... Zzz. I've got a machine gun. You start with a pistol. Okay, I'm going to pick everything up. Yeah, these 12 laser turrets dispatch of things decently quickly. Should I maybe try and hop in my car? Where's my car? I legit don't know where my car is. It's kind of sad. Okay, let's go and hunt some aliens, boys! We should possibly run some cable out there. Let's just go back to map. Alright, if we... carry on up. Carry on up. Carry on up. Making our way over to the aliens. Apparently I only picked up 11 of the lasers. Oh, that one got damaged. Oh, rip. Rip like laser turret. I'm so sorry for you, laser turret. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that, and that, and that. I'm just going to build a big laser turret station. Right click to break stuff down. Which is how you start mining, by the way. You can't even, like, to get the iron and the stone and stuff to make your first ever automatic mining thing. You just right click. Like so. There's one more laser turret. There it is. Okay. And with that, we can wire everything up. Okay, I'm gonna quickly save the game again, or save it over that, and then oh, laser death is fast. Because if you use normal machine guns, you've got to have like ammo supply lines to them. But rip them. Okay, that's 200 more. Wow, that's actually, if you invest in some decent weaponry, then that's actually like super easy to get sorted out. So yeah, here's our iron thing. It's just spitting out iron all the time. Have you run out of iron? You have, I think. Expected resources is nothing. Okay. I can shift you to make better use out of you. There we are. Put one there. May as well, if I've got them kicking around spare. Yeah, they're not shifting anything because everything's running past there fine. So excellent. So excellent in general brilliance. Like, look how much copper we've got spare. It's rather amazing. But yes, this is Factorio. It's available for about £10 on Steam. Buy it now. It's a brilliant game. So much fun. You'll get addicted to it, as I say. Played it 4 times, and during those 4 times, I played it for 22 hours. So, yeah. Possibly the next Jake's Plays will be a Sins episode, because it'll be probably more than likely, that game that everyone likes to... I like watching it as well, but I can't play it for shit. People are saying it's getting worse lately, so it deserves a place in hell. So, yeah, that's fun. We killed, aliens. Now, killing aliens is always fun. And we're just making so much purple stuff. Our lab technicians are going to be the world's happiest people. In fact, let's go and put it in. Let's make the labs happy. Let's, in fact, research our first purple item fully. I mean, we've started researching it, but we haven't, like... Bling, I got an email again. That's been happening a lot during this episode. Okay. Purple. The reason why that's got more is because, of course, that's faster, because that's got to go all the way along here before it goes up. And these are all smart inserters, so you can put a filter on. Like how I'm not to put a green, that to put a red in. I don't think I had to really do that, but oh well. Look at these, and with all 4 of them in. And I have got like the fastest upgrade, I think. Oh, that's a scary picture. Do we have any further upgrades we can actually do to the speed of our labs? Or have we done all that? Lab, blah, 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 blah. There'll be a picture of a lab somewhere similar to that. Lab efficiency 4. Logistics, military. Laser turret damage upgrade 5. Ooh, yeah. So it's not just a standard laser turret either that I've got 12 of. It's like super upgraded. Energy shield equipment. Ooh, can I make iron armor yet? Can I make armor? I can make armor. Ooh. So I don't know how to make the blue cells. These ones. Oh, right, sulfuric acid and all sorts. Make even more laser turrets. That's the trouble with everything carrying up this end. These just keep picking them in, but these can't. I was trying to come up with a way to loop them around, but I don't think that I can. Which is sad. I don't know what this logistics thing Bob does. But oh well. Ready for the next 10. It is a very quiet game. Oh wow. We're getting kind of low on steel. I should reconnect it. Okay, steel. Reconnect. In goes all the iron ready for resmelting. I mean, this doesn't actually have that much spare in it. I was about to say, maybe I should just run the spare out of it, but possibly not. Oh god. Let me put one of those down and empty some inventory space. Excellent. Positively excellent. Okay, so we're just gonna have to we have to dismantle all this again. It's a lot for just a quick explosion of bullets, and then that's it. But oh well, yes. Buy this game on Steam. The link will be in the description, a little bit lower down. And yeah, thank you for watching. Possibly Game of the Year. And I'll see you all in the next one. Cheerio. Au revoir. Always remember to have something researching, you noob. Like that. Well, that's never going to be finished. Anyway, yes, see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.